He's gallivanting with God knows who on the other side of the world, and all of a sudden wants to distance himself from Beatrice, having used those royal connections for years in order to enhance his business. But I'm just going to be honest with you, Brittany. This marriage is on the rocks. This marriage is in deep, deep trouble.
While she was spiraling behind the locked gates of Royal Lodge, he was 4,500 miles away, sipping wine in the golden sun of Palm Beach. This marriage hasn't just hit a rough patch, it is in a total high-stakes freefall. For years, the royal connection was his ultimate golden ticket, but now that the York name has become radioactive, the distance between them is becoming impossible to ignore. As the crushing weight of the Epstein files finally tears her world apart, Beatrice is facing a chilling reality. The man she once called her rock has suddenly found a reason to be anywhere but by her side. We're diving deep into the evidence that suggests this union is reaching a breaking point, including a shocking detail about their private living arrangements that everyone missed. If you want to stay ahead of the most explosive royal updates, hit that subscribe button and like this video to support us. You won't want to miss what surfaced in Florida, because what we found at the very end of this investigation changes everything.
I would not be surprised as well if there are stresses and strains going on in the relationship that are causing fractions and divisions and challenges, because you do have this huge scandal that has really created a very much a huge divide within the royal family itself, and of course among the York girls as well, and between their parents. They were quite close to their parents. So just a lot of very, let's say, sad situations going on here. Obviously, they've made a lot of bad decisions, but I think we can all have sympathy for the state of the marriage if it is on the rocks.
The 4,500-mile gap isn't just a distance, it's a neon sign flashing the end. While her world was literally imploding under the weight of the Department of Justice's latest Epstein document dump, Edoardo wasn't just out of the house, he was half a world away, soaking up the glorious elegance of Palm Beach. Imagine the scene. Beatrice is going to ground, hiding from the hundreds of times her name appears in those toxic files, while her husband is seen sipping expensive wine in Florida's most luxurious locations. The optics aren't just bad, they are devastating. But this wasn't just a poorly timed business trip. Sources close to the couple are now breaking their silence, and what they're saying is chilling. There is a notable distance between them that has nothing to do with a flight path. While he's out there promoting his design business, Bunda, and rubbing shoulders with the global elite, Beatrice is reportedly on the verge of a total nervous breakdown. For 6 years, they were the picture of a modern, united front, but now he's found a reason to be anywhere but by her side. It's almost as if he's auditioning for a life that doesn't involve the York taint. He's been posting heavily on social media, showcasing a high-flying solo lifestyle in a way we've never seen before. But here is the part that should really worry her. Insiders claim he's terrified his in-laws will destroy his brand. He's found a new, wealthy cult set of investors, and they don't want to hear the name York. Just when the walls are closing in and she needs him most, he's pulling away. She wants to soldier on, desperately trying to see the good in a husband who seems more distracted by his own trajectory than his wife's survival. She's turned a blind eye to uncomfortable truths before. It's how she survived her father's scandals. But this time, the betrayal might be coming from inside her own home. And what happens when a woman who refuses to see the truth finally runs out of excuses? For Edo, the royal name was the ultimate golden ticket, until it became a suicide note for his business. It's the cold, hard truth that nobody in the palace wants to admit. When the York brand became radioactive, the wedding vows started to feel like a liability. Insiders are now whispering that Edo's luxury design firm Banda has hit a massive turning point, finding high-stakes investors among the global elite. But these investors have one condition: they want the prestige of a royal connection without the stench of the Epstein files. The calculation is brutal. For years, Edo used those high-level connections to open doors that would have stayed locked to any other developer. He played the part of the devoted son-in-law perfectly while the sun was shining. But now that the clouds have rolled in, he's shifting his focus. He's all about himself and his own trajectory at the moment, spending his energy on the wealthy cult set in Palm Beach while his wife effectively collapses back in London. It's a classic case of choosing the brand over the bloodline. But here is the part that will really chill you. Friends of the couple say the distance isn't just physical, it's emotional. Beatrice is different from her sister. She has this almost naive determination to see the good in people. She turned a blind eye to her father's behavior for years, and now she's doing the same for her husband. She wants to soldier on, desperately believing that the man she married for love isn't just a strategist waiting for the right moment to jump ship. But as he posts heavily on social media, showcasing a glamorous solo life that doesn't feature his wife, the mask is starting to slip. He loved the royal connection when it was a door opener. Now that it's a cage, he's pulling away. And the secret conversations happening behind the scenes in Florida suggest that he's already looking at a future where he isn't tied down by the York scandals. But what he didn't count on was a leaked report that reveals exactly how far he's willing to go to protect his own skin.
Edoardo's recent escape to Florida wasn't just a business trip, it was a 4,500-mile statement of independence that has left Beatrice distraught. While the princess was reportedly going to ground in London, hiding from the fallout of her father's arrest and the toxic Epstein file dump, Edo was seen living his absolute best life. He wasn't just working, he was thriving, sharing photos of himself enjoying rosé against the backdrop of an elegant hotel courtyard in Palm Beach. The optics are chilling. As his wife faces a near total breakdown, he's posting about inspiring people and exceptional art in the Sunshine State. But why the sudden solo lifestyle? Insiders are pointing to a calculated business over blood strategy. Since Edo married into the family in 2020, his property firm, Banda, has seen a meteoric rise, transforming from a business hundreds of thousands of pounds in debt to a global empire with a turnover in the millions. But now that royal adjacent status is becoming a double-edged sword. Sources reveal Edo is understandably keen to distance his brand from the York name, fearing that the scandal surrounding his in-laws will scare off the high-stakes investors he's been courting in the US and the Cotswolds. And it gets more suspicious. While friends of the couple tried to quash the rift rumors by tipping off the press about a recent sushi dinner in Notting Hill, keen observers noticed something haunting in the photos. Beatrice was smiling for the cameras, but Edo's gaze was directed into the void, looking like a man who was physically there but mentally 1,000 miles away. He's even started deleting recent social media posts after they sparked too much speculation, a move that only added fuel to the fire. Is he simply a busy CEO protecting his family's financial future, or is he a strategist who has already decided that the York ship is sinking too fast to save? Just when Beatrice needs a rock to lean on, he's reportedly pulling away, distracted by work and a sudden craving for international travel. But the most explosive detail isn't where he's going, it's what he's supposedly planning to do with their shared assets.
The marriage of Beatrice and Edoardo isn't just suffering from distance, it's being hollowed out by a secret financial shield. While the public sees a united front at sushi dinners in Notting Hill, the real story is written in the couple's increasingly separate lives between their £3.5 million manor house in the Cotswolds and their grace and favour apartment at St James's Palace. Insiders reveal that Edoardo has been nesting in the countryside, pouring his energy into his 6-bedroomed sanctuary, while Beatrice remains tethered to the drama in London. It's a convenient arrangement for a man who is reportedly terrified that his in-laws' legal bills and radioactive reputation are about to come knocking on his business's door. But why the sudden obsession with a private lifestyle in the Cotswolds? The answer lies in Edo's property empire, Banda. As his business takes off with a wealthy cult set of investors, he's reportedly been advised to build a firewall between his assets and the York family. For Beatrice, this is a double betrayal. Not only is she facing the unwelcome spotlight of the Epstein files and her father's interrogation, but her husband is effectively building a life that she and her family's baggage are not invited to join. One source claims the distance is so profound that they are now leading effectively separate lives, with Edo focusing on his global projects while Beatrice quietly holds the family together. And here is the mini-hook you didn't see coming. While Beatrice is aghast at the emails showing her mother gushing over Epstein, Edo is reportedly scrubbing his digital history. His recent move to delete high-profile social media videos has set the rumor mill into overdrive. Is he hiding a rift, or is he simply cleaning the slate for a future that doesn't involve the House of York? Just when the princess needs a rock to lean on, her husband is creating a digital and physical safe zone for himself. She wants to believe in him, desperately trying to soldier on with that famous York resilience. But as the legal walls close in on Royal Lodge, Beatrice is realizing that her husband's busy work schedule might actually be a slow-motion exit strategy. And as we look closer at the final piece of this puzzle, a shocking recommendation from a former government official reveals that the only way to save this marriage might be to leave the country entirely.
The collapse of the York family is moving faster than anyone predicted, and we are tracking every update from the palace to Palm Beach. If you found this deep dive insightful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a breaking report. What do you think? Is Edoardo a bad dude for distancing himself now, or is he just doing what any smart businessman would do to protect his children's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.